History of Akan. The state of Bonaman was established as early as the 12th century. Between the 12th and 13th centuries, a gold boom in the area brought wealth to numerous Akans. During different phases of the state of Bonaman, groups of Akans migrated out of the area to create numerous states based predominantly on gold mining and trading of cash crops. This brought wealth to numerous Akan states, such as the Akwamu Empire, 1550 to 1650, and ultimately led to the rise of the Empire of Ashanti, 1700 to 1900. From the 15th century to the 19th century, the Akan people dominated gold mining and trading in the region. Throughout this period, they were among the most powerful groups in Africa. The Akan goldfields, according to Peter Bakewell, were the highly auriferous area in the forest country between the Komoy and Volta rivers. The Akan goldfield was one of three principal goldfields in the region, along with the Bambuk goldfield and the Bure goldfield. This wealth in gold attracted European traders. Initially, the Europeans were Portuguese, soon joined by the Dutch and the British in their quest for Akan gold. The Akan waged war on neighboring states in their geographic area to capture people and sell them as slaves to Europeans, Portuguese, who subsequently sold the enslaved people along with guns to the Akan in exchange for Akan gold. Akan gold was also used to purchase enslaved people from further up north via the Trans-Saharan route. The Akan purchased enslaved people to help clear the dense forests within Ashanti. About a third of the population of many Akan states were indentured servants, i.e., non-Akan peoples. The Akan went from buyers of slaves to selling slaves as the dynamics in the Gold Coast and the New World changed. Thus, the Akan people played a role in supplying Europeans with indentured servants, who were later enslaved by the Europeans for the transatlantic slave trade. In 2006, Ghana apologized to the descendants of enslaved Africans for the role played in the slave trade. Cast brass weights used to measure precise amounts of gold dust. Weights in this system were developed in the 17th century. These weights are from the 19th century. Akan people, especially the Ashanti people, fought against European colonialists and defeated them on several occasions to maintain autonomy. This occurred during the Anglo-Ashanti Wars, the War of the Golden Stool, and other similar battles. By the early 1900s, Ghana was a colony or protectorate of Great Britain, while the lands in the Ivory Coast were under the French. On the 6th of March 1957, following the decolonization from Great Britain under the leadership of Kwame Nkrumah, the Gold Coast was united with British Togoland in the northern region, Upper East region, and Upper West region of the Gold Coast to form Ghana. Ivory Coast gained independence on the 7th of August 1960, transatlantic slavery. Many people across the Americas can trace their lineage to the Akan people due to the transatlantic slave trade. According to one estimate, roughly 10% of all slave ships that embarked from the coast of West Africa contained Akan people. Although gold was the primary source of wealth in their economy, the capture and sale of Akan people peaked during the Fante and Ashanti conflicts, resulting in a high number of military captives being sold into slavery. Coromantee ex-soldiers, now slaves and other Akan captives, were known for various slave revolts and plantation resistance tactics. Their legacy is evident within groups such as the Maroons of the Caribbean and South America. Some notable Akan descendants include the Coromantees sold from and around Anamabo, Fantelands in Jamaica, the Akwamu in St. John, and Kofi, who was the leader of the 1763 Berbers slave uprising in Guyana. Fante warlord Chief Taki also led a slave rebellion in Jamaica. Subscribe, like, and share for more history about Africa. Click the notification bell to get exclusive prompt.